Trust me, that is all I need. Yeah, I'm still at your heart tonight. Take my hand and stand by my side.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the new video on my channel. And now I decided to introduce this new style of teaching, or including a webcam image. Maybe it's a bit more personal than only listening to the voice of me, and I hope that looking at me will make maybe a bit more effective the learning process. So today in this video I want to talk about two words that we use in Hungarian to express the idea of being at home. In many languages we have only one word, at home. Where are you? At home. I'm at home. But in Hungarian we have two words, itthon and Otthon. Those people who are familiar with those two words, like it and ot, they may have a hint about the difference between the two words, because it means here and ot means there. So if you want to understand the difference between the two things, it is fine if you think of the meaning of itthon like here at home, and also if you think of Otthon like there at home. So this explains something about the difference between the two words. But I think it's better to discuss the differences in situations. So I have a few very simple situations in which virtual speakers use these words in context. Okay, so let's see the first example, and I put one here, so example one here, and this guy, let's call him Peter. Peter is at home. So in this situation Peter may say that itthon vagyok. Okay, so vagyok is I am. Okay, so here Peter, our friend Peter, is at home, and he may say in this situation itthon vagyok. So here you can see here, and he is at the time of speaking, he is at his own home. Now let's see a friend of his who wants to express that Peter is at home, and now his friend may say that Peter otthon van. Okay, Peter otthon van. Okay, so here we use the word Otthon because the speaker at the time of speaking is not at the location where the other person's home is. Okay, so he's far away, elsewhere, somewhere else. Okay, so this explains why we use Otthon in this context. Okay, now let's see the second situation. Number two, beautiful two. Yeah. So what's going on here? Suppose that that this friend wants to know if Peter is at home, and he makes a phone call. He calls Peter. So what could he asks, for example, hol vagy? Szia Péter! Hol vagy? Hi Peter! Where are you? These are the questions. Hi Peter, where are you? And he may ask, Otthon vagy? Okay. Szia Péter, hol vagy? Otthon vagy? This is the question. And what our friend Peter may answer, igen, itthon vagyok. Okay. So this is the proper answer because he is indeed at his home. Okay. So let's make it more organized. So this is our second situation. Very typical when we make phone calls. We ask the other person if he or she is at home, and the other person says, "Yes, I'm at home." Szia Péter, hol vagy? Otthon vagy? Igen, itthon vagyok. You see the difference? Again, we used itthon. And Otthon here and here too, because this is far from the home that we are talking about. Okay? Okay, now let's see the third situation. The third situation is when Peter is not yet at home. Peter hasn't arrived home, and he receives a phone call from his friend. And now the question is the same. Szia Péter, hol vagy? Otthon vagy? And the answer is nem. Még nem vagyok otthon. Okay? No. Még nem. It means not yet. Okay? But again, you can observe that here we used Otthon again, just like here, because the speaker is not at the location of the home that he or she is talking about. Okay, so this is important, that when you want to talk about the home of somebody, if you are at the location of that person's home, or at the location of your own home, then you use itthon, and if you're not there, you use Otthon. And here is the fourth situation that I'd like to show you in this short tutorial. In this video, Peter's friend visits Peter, or wants to visit Peter, and he asks Peter's father, when he arrives at their home, he asks Peter's father, Péter itthon van? So this is the question. Péter itthon van? And his father may say that sajnos Péter nincs itthon. Okay, so this means sajnos is unfortunately Peter is not at home. But here we used itthon because the speakers are at the location of the person's home. Okay, so again, if we just review these simple structures, let's see the first example. Peter says, I'm at home, and if he is really at home, then he may say itthon vagyok. His friend may say Péter otthon van, which means that the speaker himself is far from is not at the location of Peter's home, so otthon is used. The second case is when Peter's friend calls Peter and asks, Szia Péter, hol vagy? Otthon vagy? Hi Peter, where are you? Are you at home? Again, we use otthon, and Peter says, yes, I'm at home. Igen, itthon vagyok. You see, he is at the location of his own home. Let's see the third example. Here we said that Peter is not yet at home. So, Szia Péter, hol vagy? Otthon vagy? Hi Peter, where are you? Are you at home? And Peter said, no, I'm not yet at home. And here again we used otthon because this is not, we mention the idea of home or being at home, not at the location where he lives. And the fourth case, when Peter's friend visits Peter and there he meets Peter's father and he asks, Péter itthon van? Is Peter at home? And his father says, Sajnos Péter nincs itthon. Unfortunately, Peter is not at home. And here both of them used the word itthon because they are at the location of the home. I hope you have found this short video useful. If you liked it, or if you have a question, please write a comment or send your questions, and I hope I will be able to make more videos very soon. Goodbye.
Thank you.